Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku daily analysis for the SP 500 for Friday, November the 6th. Well, another small bodied candle today, although a green bodied candle, and the small green body tells us that the buyers have made some minimal amount of net bullish progress for the day. Now the close is just above the previous close, and it's certainly not as far above the close was from the previous day. And that tells us something about the relative keenness of the bulls. The bulls certainly aren't as keen as they were on the previous day, but we do still have a first time frame uptrend, so we still have a continuation of the higher highs and higher lows. Now the market is trading up above the cloud or the Kumo, which means that the market has an overall positive bias, and it's trading up above the Tenkan-sen and the Kijun-sen, but we had a crossover of the Tenkan-sen down below the Kijun-sen, which is a bearish signal. But that happened up above the cloud, so it's not a very strong signal, so perhaps it's not quite as relevant as we might think it should be. Just looking at the bottom of the candle, there's a large shadow on the bottom of the body of the candle, and that shadow found support at the Kijun-sen, which is the pink line there, which represents the trend in that medium-term time frame. It also is pointing flat, and that means that the market is basically in equilibrium. And the market is trying to trade up above the Kijun-sen and is not doing so very efficiently, but it is up above there and has closed up above. Now, if the market does continue up in the first time frame, then the 1080 level is the first area of resistance that we should be looking at, and then above that, the 1100 resistance area, round number, and that extends up to 1106 and just beyond there. So that's potential resistance on the way up. Support, if the market does trade down, then obviously the Kijun-sen at 1060 should be looked at for support, and then the cloud or the Kumo, which is roughly around this previous resistance area, which turned into support at around 1041 or so, 1042, 1040. So good solid support down there. Then anywhere within the cloud, all the way down to say 1018, which was a previous resistance area. So there's some good support coming up. Now, as the market trades along for the next few days, then we have a narrowing of the cloud or the Kumo, and that suggests that the amount of potential support in the market to the downside here from the cloud is going to be much smaller. So if the market does come off, there could be potential for that to happen. But overall, the market is still in a first time frame uptrend. Even though we have a small bodied candle, the market has closed up towards the high, which means that the bulls are in control, so we should assume that the market should continue in the trend that it's in.